Hi, what's up guys, ArakkAttack here, and this is going to be episode 5 of the Twitter feed. Now, I'm going to be using the gameplay from a proper ranked match here, and do a longer gameplay. It's about 10 minutes long, the full ranked match, rather than just a round or two from a quick match, just because I missed last week's episode because I was away for the weekend, and I didn't get it finished before I was meant to, so yeah, I didn't get it out on time, so this one's going to be slightly longer. And yes, I did pick Marcus as my character just to troll everyone on the ranked match, because you see so much of Marcus in quick match that virtually no one picks him in ranked. Now, the first thing we've got is the Gears weekend. Obviously that starts on Friday, which is tomorrow, at 9 AM EST. So if you don't see the changes, you should just restart your console. That'll bring up the new playlists. And what happened this time was the event was voted on, which event it should be, on the forums, on Facebook and Twitter. And the one that came out was Talk Tag. So that seemed to be everyone's favourite event. And since everyone voted on it, I guess it's going to be quite populated. And I mean, it's really good for getting the trick shot ribbons. It makes a change from the past Gnasher only events that we've been having for the past few times. So yeah, that's pretty good. And they're doing it again next time, so you should be able to get on there and vote for your favourite event. Maybe we should, one of the options that they had up was Stay Frosty. Now, we haven't seen that one in a while. That's really good for boosting your Hammerburst kills. So, I don't know, I think I'll be voting for Stay Frosty next time. It wasn't my favourite playlist, but I really want to give it another try now. It was so different from anything else that I've ever played before. So yeah, this weekend's event though, Talk Tag. So get your trick shot ribbons with that. Should be pretty fun. And yeah, I'll be playing that event this weekend. The second thing we've got is there's the ongoing celebrations with 20 years of Epic Games. Now, they've released the soundtrack, a compilation of different sounds, different songs from games, from Unreal Tournament, Infinity Blade, Gears, just lots of different games over the past 20 years, and it's free. You can download it on iTunes, the link's down below. There are some incredible songs that bring back memories if you've played Epic Games. If you've played a lot of the historical Epic Games, they go right back to, you know, like the start of the 1990s. So yeah, I mean, post down below what your favourite Epic Games are. Do you only really play Gears of War? Me personally, I was really into Unreal Tournament 2004 in particular. I played that so much, even more than I play Gears, and I got really competitive with that one. So I personally love Unreal Tournament, the whole series, but especially UT 2004. They kind of ruined it for me with UT 3, but I still played it a little bit. But yeah, it's 20 years of Epic Games. You know, they've got a lot to celebrate over the last 2 decades. I mean, they've grown tremendously. They've had Game of the Year countless times. They've made millions. Gears itself is actually $1 billion franchise, and there's a lot more information on the Epic website. That if you want to check it all out, you can see all that kind of information about the 20-year celebrations, because it's ongoing and they're doing a lot of different things to celebrate their success as a company. And a lot of things to thank the fans, because, as they say, without the fans, they wouldn't be the company that they are. So yeah, it's Epic's 20-year celebration, and I think it's good to get involved with that. The third thing that I think you should just check out is that Arctyc. Arctyc in the amazing team has released his shotgun tutorial, which was highly requested. He's a great YouTuber, probably my favourite YouTuber on Gears. And he's just released his shotgun tutorial, which is really great. He gives tips on strafing, the different types of strafe, and the different ways in which you can use your shotgun. So that's great to check out if you want a little tips with your Gnasher. And if you didn't see his sensitivity guide, Epic recently reposted that on their website, because that's a great guide that helped out a lot of people, and it got a lot of views. And if you haven't seen it, I'd recommend checking it out. Arctyc also linked to the AvaMedia competition, where if you make gaming videos yourself, what you can do is submit. You have to like their fan page, then you upload your gameplay to YouTube, and you submit it to them. I'll put the link down below, and if you get likes and shares on your videos, then the best ones are judged, and you can win capture cards. You can win a gamer card HD or a game broadcaster, hundreds of pounds worth of equipment. So if you want to get into broadcasting and you record your games, then AvaMedia are doing a great promotion for you. The next thing we've got is lots of tournament information. Now, the first thing is the gow.se Summer Madness Tournament. It's going to be absolutely huge. It's an online tournament. It's a huge tournament. It's only a $20 entry fee per person, which is $80 per team because it's 4v4. And the payout is $7,000 in prize pool. Also with goodies like Starsh equipment, gaming Mad Catz controllers, and I think headsets for the winners. The top 8 teams are paid, and the minimum payout is $200. So yeah, it's massive. I'll show a little clip of the teaser video right now. So yeah, if you want to see the rest of that video, then the link to it is down below. It's a good teaser, and yeah, if you want, you can go and register for that tournament. You get a team together. Like I said, it's only $20 per person, and the sign up is still open until May the 30th, so you've still got plenty of time. And yeah, I'll link to all the information, as always, is down in the description, so go and check it out. And also, if you're a competitive player, yeah, Fatal Strike has been working out all the rotations and the maps and the game modes for that tournament. And it's gonna have some great competitive settings. Going to be really spectator friendly. Going to be great for the stream, and the map cycles reduce, so scrim times are less. And yeah, so basically it's going to be great. Next tournament to announce, COG Vengeance. Only 4 days left to purchase team passes from today. So if you want to get involved in that, you don't have much more time. The biggest ever LAN tournament for Gears of War 3. Saturday the May the 19th to Sunday the 20th. COGnationals.com. Yeah, basically just watch the live stream. I've already announced this one, but it's getting closer, so it's going to be great. A huge LAN event. Going to be interesting to see how the teams do. The tournament at the UGC Niagara, the results from that, Synergy won out. They beat out Simply Underrated 9-7 in the finals. That's incredibly close. It was really intense. Link to the streams down below. Go check it out. They won some decent prize money, so congratulations to them, and we'll have to see how they do in some of the other tournaments. On the European side of the scene, the EGL has announced 2 more tournaments. EGL 7 is the 4th and 5th of August in Blackpool, and then EGL 8 is 13th and 14th of October, and this one's in Manchester. So if you can't make it, if you're in the UK particularly, and you can't make it to Blackpool for some reason, Manchester might be closer to you, or maybe it's easier to get to. So yeah, it's going to be Call of Duty, Halo, and Gears of War. Big prize money, and yeah, it's going to be great. The last EGL Blackpool was the biggest one yet, and it was huge, so hopefully they'll get even bigger. And Apex have changed their main slayer, so we'll have to see whether Apex retain their dominance. And in fact, we'll see how Apex do against some of the US teams in the gow.se tournament, because that's open to, it's an online tournament, so it's open to people from all regions. So yeah, Apex pretty much dominate Europe. They've won, in fact they're undefeated, but they did get knocked out quite early in Hypefestation 2 when they travelled over to the US to see how they did. So let's see if they've improved relative to the US team, so that's going to be interesting. The next thing is, I have actually bought that book, The Slab. So if you want, I'll post a little video on my impressions of that and whether I think it's good or not. So I'm excited to read that, and I'll let you know how it is. Lastly, some community stuff. Basically, with Mother's Day, Flak put together some articles on some epic mums, some mothers who play epic games, Gears of War, and they interview Kim Harvey, and they also interview Erica Deathtrap Plowman, and they talk about, they show their cosplays, they talk about their involvement with epic games, and it's just a great read. Good to find out more about members of the community. And in fact, Deathtrap is married to Tau Devil, who competed in the Adam vs Eve tournament in the South with the South Park squad, and is a very prominent member of the Gears of War official forum, so I'm sure a lot of you will know him and his epic post count. So yeah, that's one thing. The other thing is the epic fan art Friday that they did. I've just put up a couple of little pictures up here, just some previews, but go and check out the fan art that's been done by Epic Gamers. Some of it's absolutely incredible, and also this Dominic Santiago cosplay. Pretty cool, some great poses and some great locations and some decent photography. It's nice to see members of the community really getting involved like that. And if you want to check that out, it's down below. It's just nice to see people getting involved like that. So basically that's all the announcements I've got. I hope you enjoyed this gameplay. I'm in the middle of trying to bring this back from the brink of a 4v1, but luckily in a situation like this, if you go for the power weapons, I had the torque bow to start off with, and then they gave me the boom shot. Then obviously, even though you've got a numbers disadvantage, you've got a power weapon advantage, so you can use that to clutch in a situation like this. In fact, the team did a really long beat down on us in the only round they won, so even though I don't normally do anything like teabagging or humping at all, you know, if someone does that when it's not necessary, then they get what they deserve, and I believe we teabagged them in one of the rounds that we won, so yeah, they got what they deserved. And I hope you enjoyed this slightly longer gameplay, and plus it's Guardian, which just mixes it up a little bit. I'm getting a little bit sick of TDM. I'll try and get some King of the Hill gameplays out soon, and as always, I'll have some footage out tomorrow of the weekend event. Hopefully I'll get some good talk road tag going. And there we go. Managed to clutch that last round. And thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video.